The Galactic Culinary Institute's cafeteria hummed with the usual midday chaos. Marcus Chen sat alone at a corner table, methodically working through his meal prep container while his xenobiology textbook floated beside him on an anti-grav pad. Is that really what humans eat? Marcus looked up to find 3 students staring at his lunch: rice, grilled chicken, and a small container of his grandmother's homemade chili oil. The speaker was a Vexillian, her crystalline features reflecting disgust. "Yeah," Marcus said simply, spearing another piece of chicken. "How primitive," chimed in a Korith student, his gill slits fluttering with what Marcus had learned to recognize as amusement. "No flavor modulators. No nutrient optimization. Just dead organic matter and plant matter mixed together." The third student, a gaseous nephrite contained in an environmental suit, pulsed a sickly yellow. "I've read about Earth cuisine. They actually apply heat to their food. Deliberately. Like ancient cave dwellers." Marcus kept eating, but his jaw tightened. This wasn't the first time he'd heard this speech. Earth had only joined the Galactic Federation 15 years ago, and humanity's reputation as backwards primitives persisted, especially regarding food. The galaxy's advanced species had moved beyond crude eating centuries ago, preferring synthesized nutrition or energy absorption. "At least it tastes like something," Marcus muttered. "Paste." The Vexillian laughed, a sound like wind chimes in a hurricane. "How quaint. We've evolved beyond such base sensory indulgence." Something in Marcus snapped. He'd endured months of condescension, of being called primitive, of watching other species wrinkle their various facial features at human food. He reached into his bag and pulled out a small pepper, a Carolina Reaper he'd been saving for his own dinner. "Tell you what," Marcus said, his voice level. "If human food is so primitive, why don't you try some?" The 3 aliens exchanged glances. The Kortha's confidence wavered. "I don't think." "What's wrong?" Marcus interrupted, afraid of some dead organic matter. The Vexillian's crystalline face hardened with pride. "Fine. Give me your primitive food." Marcus handed her the pepper. The cafeteria had gone quiet, other students sensing drama. The Vexillian raised the pepper to her mouth while her friends watched. The universal translator on her wrist suddenly began beeping frantically. "Warning," it announced in a flat tone. "Capsaicin levels detected at toxic concentrations. Immediate medical intervention recommended. This substance registers as a Class 3 chemical weapon under galactic safety protocols." The cafeteria erupted in gasps and excited chatter. Several students backed away. A security drone descended from the ceiling, its scanners focused on the pepper. "That can't be right," the Korith said, his earlier smugness evaporating. "You're telling us that humans regularly consume poison?" Marcus smiled and took the pepper back. Without breaking eye contact, he bit into it. The heat was immediate and intense, bringing tears to his eyes, but he'd built up tolerance over years. He chewed slowly, swallowed, and took another bite. "Not poison," he said, his voice only slightly strained. "Flavor." The security drone's scanners went wild. A medical team arrived within seconds, emergency equipment at the ready. They stopped short when they saw Marcus calmly finishing the pepper. "Sir, our sensors indicate you've ingested a neurotoxin," the lead medic, a concerned-looking Thorian, said urgently. "I'm fine," Marcus assured them, wiping his eyes. "Humans have been eating peppers like this for thousands of years. We bred them specifically to be this spicy." "You intentionally made them more poisonous?" The Vexillian stared at him in horror. "For fun," Marcus confirmed, reaching for his water bottle. Word spread through the institute like wildfire. By the next day, xenobiology professors were citing Marcus's demonstration in lectures. A research team requested samples of Earth spices. And most importantly, nobody called human food primitive anymore. They called it terrifying instead, which, Marcus decided, was a significant improvement. His grandmother's chili oil, however, remained his secret weapon.